Okay, I'm just gonna start doing the story quests because they do give me primogems, which is pretty useful. So, I guess I just start from the top and work my way down. Are they sorted in any particular order? No, I'm also short one. There should be 6. That which fell from the sky, to each their duty. That seems thoughts carried on the wind. What am I missing? Contingencies. A character is currently involved in other quests. Oh no! Who? Oh, Huffman is busy completing the quest to each their duty. Ah, which is this quest here. Okay. We're just going to order from top to bottom then. So, that which fell from the sky. Speak to Grace. Due to the constant descent of meteorites from the sky, it has become too unsafe to go outside. Sister Grace is very worried about those people who linger out there in the wild. It's great. Where's Grace? Oh, I should probably go back. Oh well, whatever. Could just show me where Grace is? Or is that insinuating that she's there? Ah, it is. Okay, never mind. Gotcha. I understand. Grace. Who even is Grace? I don't remember who Grace is. Ah, she's the one leading these guys. Yep. I pray that everyone remains safe. Something on your mind? Oh, it's you, Traveller. Yes, I'm inappropriately close for this conversation. I suppose you've seen the meteorites too, have you? I wish I could see them falling from the sky. That'd be way cooler. Fortunately, none of them landed inside the city. What are the odds of that? But I'm worried for those who are still outside. It must be a huge mess at the moment. Traveller, could you please help us warn them? If they're willing, please invite them to seek shelter within the city. Why didn't any of the meteorites land inside the city? Perhaps it was just good fortune. Whatever the case, the city of Mondstadt is the safer place to be for now. At least, it's better than being outside the city, wouldn't you say? You can look for Lynn first. Perhaps she knows who is and who isn't still lingering in the wilderness. Do try to convince her to seek shelter in Mondstadt herself. This really isn't the time for surviving in the wilderness. Lynn was the cooking lady, wasn't she? Yeah. I remember Lynn. I can finally remember her name. Hey, Lynn. Grace is very concerned about you. It's touching. There's conditions to... Yeah. Please seek shelter inside Mondstadt. Seek shelter? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm always watching my surroundings. I'll be fine. That said, why are you still out here? You should head back to Mondstadt. You might get hit by one of those meteorites. Why, yes. On the topic of people still out here. People still out here? There's a lot of them, actually. Why do you ask? Sister Grace is very concerned about them. Grace? So you're here on her behest. Actually, the guild sent out commissions to that effect, and I've notified quite a few people nearby myself. Those closer to the city have all gone inside to seek shelter. But we've been unable to get that many adventurers on the case due to a manpower shortage, so there's still quite a few people who have gone unnotified. If you're willing to help, that would be great. Give me a moment to remember who's still out there. Ah, that's right. I believe Patchi and Doolan are still at the Thousand Winds Temple. I tried to warn them, but they insisted on continuing their research there. There's also Vind, who's remained at Stormbearer Point all this while. The guild asked me to look for her a few times, but I was never able to find her. That's all the people who come to mind for now. I guess you can start with them. As for me, I'll give the area another sweep and notify anyone I can find once I'm done preparing some food and other necessities. Let's just hope they haven't run off too far, but it'll be hard for them to return to the city, even if we do find them. Oh, alrighty. Find Doolan. Of course, you had to be nowhere near a teleportation point. It's just not nice, Doolan. You're making it inconvenient for me. I'm just trying to save you. I feel like I run so slowly. Lynn's troubles. Talk to Lynn. I just talked to Lynn, and it wasn't particularly riveting, so... I don't think I'm going to talk to Lynn again. So get inside immediately, or lady, whatever gender you are. Can't quite tell. Doolan! There you are. Wow, last time I left you guys, you were over at the tent. find a place to take cover. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll not let this opportunity slip by. Excuse me, please seek shelter within Mondstadt. This again? Now isn't the time to seek shelter. Those meteorites may yet present us with an opportunity to get deeper inside the Thousand Winds Temple. Yet the meteorites are also going to put you to sleep. Deeper inside the temple? Patchi says that if a meteorite hits the Thousand Winds Temple, we'll be able to follow its path into the temple's inner chambers. That's actually a really good point. Or whatever else may be underneath. But this is wishful thinking. If a meteorite does strike the temple, we wouldn't be able to get away in time. We should really take cover somewhere. And if a meteorite were to hit the Thousand Winds Temple and open a path beyond, couldn't we just come back later and explore it then? Exactly. But what if someone gets there before we do? If you want to go back, go yourself. I'll wait here. But, alright then. I'm sorry, Traveller, but I think the two of us will stay here for a while more. Don't worry. If there's any danger, I'll settle it myself. Do you even know how to use that sword? Oh, that reminds me. There was a person named Schuster who passed this way earlier, looking all shaken up. He asked me for a sip of water before saying that he had to get to Mondstadt and hurrying off. But he wasn't running in the direction of the city at all. He was heading towards Stormbearer Point instead. Perhaps he might have forgotten the way in his fright? That is just not possible, but sure. You should also head that way and look for him near Stormbearer Point. You just told me to do that, now you tell me to do that again. I can't imagine what might happen if he runs into some monsters. I'll keep Patchi company here, and if something really does happen, I'll handle things myself. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. Yay for waypoints. You know how tedious it would be without those. Positively tedious. There he is. Terrified Schuster. You're not a monster. Oh, well, thank you for that redeeming statement. Excuse me, please seek shelter within Mondstadt. I know that I should. Why, I'm out here notifying people to seek shelter as well. I might have taken a few extra turns, yes, but still. Alright, so why are you hiding over here then? I'm resting. Something wrong with that? Don't you worry about me. Just head back to Mondstadt or something. Meteorites and monsters. Does anyone out and about at this time have anything in their brain cases at all? Well, are there any other people out and about right now? I was looking for Vind, actually, by which I mean that nun who is always seen around Stormbearer Point. I searched the entire area, but I couldn't find her, so I went somewhere else to try my luck there. But I was discovered by a group of crazed monsters instead, just barely escaped them. I twisted and turned this way and that, all the way back to Stormbearer Point. Still no sign of Vind. I could only hope that nun's already back inside Mondstadt. Alright, I'm heading back to the city. You should go back as well. This is no time to be taking outdoor strolls. Says the dude I was chasing. Talk to Vind. Where is Vind? Oh, okay. Please don't make me go up. I'm not going up. Oh, okay. Where do you want me to go? If it's not far, I'll go. If it is, I'm not going. What the? Oh boy. That's great. I just want to wait for my chest and then we can all be about our business. Oof.
Blink.
Oh god.
Over here.
Oh my god. Oh god, I have to go up. I have to go up. No, I hate how they automatically climb trees. You should have to press jump to climb a tree.
Over here. Boof. Blink. Boof. Over here.
Shh. You make too much noise. No. Just trying to evaluate whether it was worth it or not. There you are. You're in big trouble, Vind. Don't you see these meteorites? Okay, something is totally gonna appear if I go to this. No? I'm surprised. Very surprised. But delightfully so. Oh. Interesting. Wonder where the Celia is. What brings you here, traveller? How do you know who I am? Where have you been? Oh, I'm sorry. I was walking around watching the ocean, so I probably wasn't all that easy to find. Is something the matter? Could you please return to Mondstadt to seek shelter? Seek shelter? Ah, you're referring to those meteorites. I understand, but... Watch out. We've got monsters incoming. Oh, God.
Get them!
Swift and merciful.
I hate those stupid swarms remain active after his death. Oh, I was hoping it'd push you off the edge. I wasn't close enough. More?
Nice and spicy!
Come on, sir. Come towards Guaba. If not, I'll have to use my ability. Use it anyway.
A touch of frost.
Phew, thank you, that was quite a close call. And that's why I asked you to seek shelter. I'm sorry, but I can't go back right now. These meteorites are strange enough as it stands. In times like these, it wouldn't be surprising if a storm were to churn the seas again. I must keep watch here. If a storm does occur, I must be able to warn the city immediately. Thanks for informing me, though. I'll be more careful. Okay. If you say so, lady. Grace, I tried. She's stubborn. Not much I can do about that. You're gonna have to have some stern words with Vind. And I will not be the messenger. You're back. Have you managed to notify all of them? Yes, none of them wanted to return right now, though. They all refused? One wonders what important tasks they must have that they should feel compelled to stay in the wilderness at a time like this. Guess that's the free people of Mondstadt for you. That's true. The people of Mondstadt are as free as the wind indeed. Still, I do wish they could rein it in at times. The knights likely have their hands full as well. It's alright. I will think of some other way to convince these people. Thank you, traveller. I pray that everyone remains safe. Quest complete. Give me those primer gems. Next, to each their duty. Talk to Huffman. Even the rocks are falling from the skies. Some knights of Favonius are still out attending to their duties outside the city. Huffman is rather worried about these knights. I was about to say, Huffman's inside, so how can he be outside? But he's the one who's worried about them, not the one who's outside. Last I met you, you were over there. But now you're by the front city gates? Oh, you don't even buy the city gates, you buy the tavern. Okay. Oh, does Huffman normally have duties by that back corner where we found the Dark Knight hero? Shit name. Speaking of which, we need to finish that quest. Yeah, looks like it must be his normal spot back here. Jeweler, what do you sell? What do you sell here? Oh, I don't need those. Thanks. I got plenty of that in the wild. Huffman! Seems we don't have any good options. Something the matter? Ah, it's you. Well, I'm sure you've seen those falling meteorites. While the city itself has been very fortunate to have avoided any meteorite hits, it's chaos outside. Between the people who fled into the city to seek shelter and those who fell unconscious without warning, we've got our hands full here. I'd like to recall all the knights who are currently attending to duties outside so we can settle matters within these four walls first. But they are currently dispersed out in the wild, and we haven't the extra numbers to go out and look for them. Why have you given me two quests that are virtually identical? Could you lend me a hand and let them have a look at these orders? Thank you. What world quests? Which world quests does it relate to? I don't know. Wants me to go here in any case. Into the port near Mona. Or would the Domain have been a better place to go to. Oh, well, we're here now. Windrise. Really? Bloody archers. Oh, I didn't realize my feet left footprints. Or if I did, I'd quite forgotten. Mac. Son of a bitch. Get your ass over here too.
Windblade!
And your friend isn't engaged in combat? Great. Sorry about that, Mac. I totally tried my best to avoid them. Hello, do you require anything? Here's some orders for you. Oh, you're the one who was looking over the children. Yep. Orders? Oh my, let me have a look. Instructions to return to the city and help to settle various matters. So I could go back to the city, but those children simply don't want to do the same. I have no idea where their parents have gone, and I don't want to forcibly bring them back, so I've been stuck here guarding them. If I were to head back under these circumstances, I don't know what I'd do if something happens to them. But I've tried several times to persuade them, and now they won't listen to me at all. So could you help me convince them? Maybe they might listen to you instead. If you can convince them to return to the city, then I too can leave in peace. Yeah, that didn't work last time I was here. The kids are not going back to the city. End of story. Jill. Something wrong? Well, here's the situation. Oh, I know about the meteorites, but we haven't seen what they look like when they're coming down. Will said he knew a good spot to watch them, so we came here. You can see them from the city too. But we need to go somewhere really high up to see them if we were in the city. Yet there are plenty of viewpoints. It's a city. The guards aren't going to let us get that high up for sure. The nice man over there is willing to help. You mean that weird old guy? But the last time he came to talk to us, he looked really nasty. He just wanted us to go back. He didn't say anything else at all. But if he agrees to take us to a really high place to watch the meteorites, I think we could go back. But you best talk to Will. It was his idea after all. I still want to see these bloody meteorites everyone's talking about. Here's the situation. I know that's why we came out here to see meteorites. Don't worry, we'll go back. We've seen them. You can see them from the city too. But then we need to get high up. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I have his orders with me. Really? Let me see them. Wow, these really are the official orders of the Knights. With this, that man will take us to see the meteorites, won't he? Watching the meteorites from inside the city would be the best. Don't think I don't see you, Crab. Well, you have a word with him. I'll talk to Jill. Ugh, I really can't wait. I want to see the meteorites falling. Yeah. Ha! Thought you could get away from me, huh? Oh my god, was that lightning just strike you? Oh god. It is so not... Meteorites! I'm more concerned about the lightning. How did it go? Did you manage to convince them? Well, so it would seem. Really? That's great. Thank you so much. Actually, wait. What do you mean, so it would seem? You just need to do your part, Mac. My part? What does that mean? You want me to take them to the highest point in Mondstadt and watch the meteors fall? That's rather dangerous. Not to mention that they're kids, too. I'll have to report this to headquarters first. I've got your orders right here, you know. That's not how you use it, I don't think. Well, never mind. As long as we can get these kids back to the city, I'll figure something out. Really? Of course, I swear it on my honor as a knight and as an adult. No matter who it is, our word is as good as our bond. Thanks for your help. Leave the rest to me. I'll bring them back to the city shortly. Afterwards, I'll figure out how to get them to Mondstadt's highest point. Yay! No, I've got to go to Harry. That wasn't it. Harry. God, I could have gone and seen you at the same time I went and saw Vind. Maybe I should start all of these quests first and then go do them. That way I'm not doubling up. Ah, it is you, the one I mentioned before. Hello, do you need help with anything? Have a look at these orders. Orders? Allow me. So, instructions to return to the city, huh? My apologies, but why does nobody want to go to safety? But I will have to execute these duties later, as I still have important matters to attend to. It seems as if monsters around these parts have been affected by the meteorites. They've become much more violent and are exceptionally dangerous. I have to clear them out in order to ensure this area's safety. But there's no one here, is there? Well, it's precisely because there's no one around that I'm free to fight these monsters. This is a very important matter. I cannot leave while it remains undone. I mean, you totally can. I'll help. Great, thank you. There's not one, but a few concentrations of monsters in this area. Let's split up and destroy all the monsters in our respective areas, and we'll link up here once we're done. Yay. Can't wait. It's gonna go great. Yeah, they're doing their own interpretation of the haka.
Prepare to be blown away! Nice and squishy!
One with my blade.
Take this! Swing blade!
More? Why would you do this to me?
Right hand to the fire! He's ready!
A touch of frost.
Totally dodged.
One with my blade.
Damn shield. That was tedious. Oh, don't touch that. It's dangerous. I thought it might be a wind tunnel that helped me get up, but no, it's just toxic. Oh, there's a Karen there. I only did one area, but I mean, it kind of worked. We're done here as well. Ha! You've got fine moves, don't you? Thanks so much for your help. I don't think those monsters will return to these parts for a while. Still, I can't return just yet. Other than these monsters, there are still more roaming about in the Stormbearer Mountains. I want to continue gathering intelligence here, and if someone were to come to harm nearby, I would be on hand to rescue them. Not everyone is aware of the call to seek shelter, after all. Alright then, please convey my intent to Mr. Huffman. I'm sure he'll understand. I'm really sure he won't, but okay. Back to Huffman. How's it going? Have they all seen the orders? They did, but did something happen? So, about Mac. Oh, he needs to take the kids to the highest point in Mondstadt to watch the meteorites? That's fine, that's fine. As long as they come back safely, Mac just needs to report what happens to me. Mac's never been good with children. Yeah, I noticed. This must have been quite the ride for him. As for Harry... Harry still wants to stand guard in the Stormbearer Mountains? Well, that's fine. If any were to suddenly occur there, he should be able to report back quickly. But he can be a bit impulsive. I hope that he can settle this with no mess. Alright. I've made you run about quite a bit, and in these conditions too. I must thank you properly. Here, take these as thanks. If you haven't any other urgent matters, please stay within the city limits. Did he just teleport up? Oh man, you're magic, Huffman. Magic! Anyway, contingencies. Talk to Huffman. How do you do, Honorary Knight? Please, do your utmost to remain within the city limits during this time. Now, I believe that you've seen those fallen meteorites as well. I mean, we literally just had a conversation about them, but that's okay. For some reason, they've started falling at a greater rate than before, I've noticed, and it's become more dangerous out there in the wild. All sorts of matters are cropping up within the city, almost more than the knights can handle. All this at a time when they've just discovered treasure hoard activity near the city. Those fellows would do anything for a little more. I fear that they'll try to take advantage of the situation. If you're willing, traveller, could you help us chase those thieves off? I won't let you down. Spoken well, honorary knight. I'll leave it in your able hands. Where are we talking? I'm assuming it's one of these.
Pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Hey, honorary knight over here. Wait up a moment. Who, me? Haha, who but you would be Mondstadt's famous honorary knight. That said, you haven't got a copy of the Knights of Furnace's handbook yet, have you? It contains the vast majority of the principles. Yeah, I do have one on me, actually. I already have one.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
But thanks? Question and answer. Talk to Swan. I mean, I haven't read it, but sure. Ah, blah, 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 blah. What is the official name now given to those ruins by the... It's Stormterror Lair, right? According to Nightly etiquette, was proper form of address to use in speaking to an unknown individuals. Oh, it would have been whatever Amber called me. Stranger, respectable traveller. Last question. The affairs of the Knights of Furnace within the city walls are currently under management of SG. My question is, what is... She's the temporary acting Grandmaster. Cool. Great. Yay. Thanks for the free gift. This totally wasn't why we're here. I don't know where this quest is that I'm supposed to be taking care of. Where is it? What does it look like? Where are we going? Contingencies. Navigate. It's this way. Where? Oh, up there. No, down there. Complete opposite direction from the direction I went in. This is the entrance where the episode I was using. What are you? Coordinator. I mean, what do you do? Captain of the 6th Company of Logistics, Resource Management, a hand here and there to make Jean's life easier. Okay, so literally nothing. Thanks. Does the board do anything? Nope. She has to do something though, because she's got a symbol above her head. Okay, I don't know. Whatever, moving on. Okay, treasure hoarders. Die! Oh, they're so low level, it's not funny.
Wingblade! Be gone!
You're open.
Dead. That was it. I didn't even get any items from them. Because I need items from the treasure hoarders. That's a shame. Alright, Huffman. Have you succeeded in beating back those treasure hoarders? Sure, I did. They were under half my level. Wonderful. You've been a great help. Hopefully those treasure hoarders will take up the hint from this lesson and stop eyeing Mondstadt up. Well then, if there's nothing else, he's definitely going to have something else, obviously. So please hold on a moment. There is something else I need your help with. Oh, did the lights just suddenly turn on? Wow. In truth, we've received a plenitude, okay, of reports about abnormal monsters during this period. These reports mention that the meteorites have caused the monsters to become especially aggressive. Yes, I know. The city's defenses are sufficiently stalwart, but there's no reason to worry there. But one such meteorite has landed right beside Springvale. Yeah, and I've been there. Springvale is home to many hunters, and we've seen sent knights to reinforce them, but the terrain is truly difficult to police. If any monsters were to enter the town, things could get disastrous. Can you head over to Springvale and help us investigate the status of the monsters there? Sure. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. I'll do what I can to send some knights over to assist you. Springvale. Seem to travel there a lot. You guys always have issues at Springvale.